Hi everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the difference between keyword and text field types in Elasticsearch. And I'll show practical examples in Kibana so you can clearly see how they work in real scenarios. Understanding the difference between keyword and text field types is very important if you work with search, filtering, sorting or aggregations in Elasticsearch, because choosing the wrong field type can lead to incorrect results or poor performance. Also, there is a full article on my website where you can read the text version of this topic. This article contains code, mapping examples, queries, explanation of keyword and text field types. You can find the links to this web page in the video description and in the first pinned comment. So let's get started. First of all, let's examine how Elastic processes keyword and text field types. I'm going to use analyze endpoint, and I want to start from analyzing by keyword tokenizer, and here I have a text for analyzation. This is a simple sentence. So in real world scenario, we will use keyword field type for one word values, but here I intentionally used a sentence to demonstrate you how it will be tokenized by Elastic. So let's request, and the result is that there is a single token, which is the whole sentence. And when we want to search such a document, we will need to write the whole search phrase exactly as it is stored in index. To find such a document, I will need to write such a sentence as search phrase. And I even cannot change the order of these words in the sentence. I need the exact sentence here. And let's change tokenizer to a standard tokenizer. And standard tokenizer is used by Elastic to tokenize text field types. And let's request this endpoint. And now we can see that there are multiple tokens. This sentence was divided by empty space into separate tokens. Each word in this sentence is a separate token. It means that I can find such a document by any of these tokens specified here. And order of these tokens is not important for us. Now let's create index products. I already have this index, so I'm deleting it, and now I'm creating it with the next properties. So here I have name and description properties with type text, and category property with type keyword. So let's create it, and let's add a few documents to the index. So this is the first document, wireless, with name wireless mouse, and here I have another document. I intentionally specified a few categories for it. So here I have an array of categories of type keyword. So here I have keywords electronics and keyboard. So let's add it to index. And now I have another third document without any specificity. Let's add it also to index. And now I will demonstrate you searching of these documents. I will start by using full text search. It is query string query, and I'm going to search by wireless query among fields description and name. So these fields, as I mentioned before, they are of type text, name and description. So let's search. And as a result, I found these two documents. So everything is okay. And also let's search by keyword. So here I have term search by category property, and I'm going to find keyboard. So I got one hit, and that's okay. If I change category to electronics, I will get 2 hits, as I have 2 documents with category electronics. Here is the first one, and here is the second one. So I got 2 results here. If I add one more document to index, for example, let's add the first document, and let's make it the same as the second one, but let's change category. Category will consist of 2 words. Let's add it, and let's try to search by term super here, which is a part of category, and I will get no results here because this is only a part of category. As a behavior of keyword, we need an exact match to get a result. So let's change to super device, and here I have the result. Even if I change order of words, I will get no result. So this is a huge difference between keyword and text field behavior. As I mentioned before, keyword field types also can be used as filters, aggregations, and for ordering. So here I have a complex query which consists of full text by query wireless mouse between fields name and description. So these fields are of type text, and here I am filtering by keyword electronics, and also I added aggregation by category field, and I am ordering also by category field. So let's run this query. Everything is okay, and here I have aggregations with two buckets. So I found two documents which belong to electronics category and one to keyboard category. So let's check it. So here I have the first document and the second with category electronics and only one keyboard. So everything is correct. And I'm ordering by category field. If I change aggregation and, for example, try to make aggregation by name field, I will get an error because this operation is allowed only for keyword field types. So let's change it back. And also I cannot order by text field. Run with ordering by name. I also get an error. So let's change back and run it once again. Let's summarize this information. So we should use text fields when we want full text search and relevance scoring. Also we use keyword fields for exact matches, filtering, sorting, and aggregation. And also for cases when we need both field types for the same field, we can use multi-fields indexing. So we can index the same field both as text and keyword. Let's check it in Kibana, how to do it. So let's get back to our mappings. Let's delete this index and change mapping. So here I changed mapping for name property, and now it also has type text, but in addition to it, I also added subtype row, and it will be of type keyword. Now when I will index name property, it can behave as text and keyword. Let's check it. Let's request this endpoint and let's go to search. Let's try again to search. We found nothing because we didn't add documents to index. So let's add it once again. Our index is still empty. Let's add all documents and let's try again this search. So now everything is okay. We found documents, and also now we can search by term name with subtype row, but we should specify exact match. So let's copy name of the sum of our documents and let's specify it here and search it. So we got one hit. So everything works correctly. Elastic allows to use the next query types for keyword field type: term and terms query, prefix query, wild query, regex, fuzzy, range, IDs query. You can find detailed information about each query type on the official page. I will make a separate video about it. Let's examine query types we can use for text field type, like match query, multi-match query, match phrase query, match all query string, simple queries, exists query, and fuzzy query. That's it. Now you know how to properly use keyword and text field types in Elasticsearch. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and check out my next videos. Thank you. Bye.